Hard-fought game. We played hard. We competed. We just didn't complete the basketball game. We put ourselves in a position to win, and didn't make enough plays down the stretch. From a young ball team that is growing, and that's one of the things that we got to do a better job of, and that is finish basketball game. We were defensively, we've gotten better. We're still putting teams on the free throw lines too much. We got to do a better job of that. Rebounding wise, we did pretty good this game. Out rebounded by 10, but we got a lot of things we got to clean up. And one of them is we got to find a way in the last minutes of the game to find a way to score baskets. And if we do that, I think we'll have a chance to win our share ball game. This one hurts just because we were leading most of the game, and somehow we allowed it to slip away, and they were able to make more baskets than we were. But that's attributed to FIU.
What kind of a frustration is it to be able to really control that game for all but 3 minutes, essentially, and then they only led for 33 seconds to have that kind of go away at the end?
That's frustrating because, you want to win the basketball game. Every game that we play, we're trying to win. And to let it slip out of our hands like that, that's very tough. But like I said to our team, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And we got some tough people in there. We got some guys with some character. And these are things that we can certainly straighten out. We got to get better at. And, we had 2 games that kind of got away from us. UCF was a game that for the 6 minutes we didn't score, the last 6 minutes of the game. And this game for the last 3 minutes, we couldn't put it in the basket. So that's what we gotta improve at. But it's good to hear guys step up in the locker room and say, hey, I gotta do better. I gotta hold my end of the bargain.
One thing that immediately jumps out to me was going 1 for 9 from behind the 3-point line in the second half after going 4 for 9. The first half there were some good looks that the team was able to capitalize on. Was it just a matter of shot selection? Was it a matter of execution as to what the struggles were behind the line after halftime?
I just think that when you got guys who got shots, they got to make them. I don't think it was anything in particular. I think, oftentimes you got guys who log a little bit more minutes. Their legs maybe not as strong as they are in the first half, but they practiced that all their lives. They just got to step up and make basket. Games are a lot different than practice. Practice is a lot more relaxed in a sense. But games, your adrenaline is flowing and you're excited to play. And so right now, guys are still making that adjustment to college basketball. It's not high school.
It seemed early that Devine was really the offensive catalyst.
Yep.
I think he made his first 2 shots, finished with 9 points around halftime.
Right.
Those last 2 possessions, what did you talk afterwards? Did you get a chance to talk to him about it? Was it just a matter of him, a matter of experience, those kind of plays? Just
go play, and he's talented enough where he can do those, make those plays at the end of the game, and that's why we recruited him. And he just got to settle it in. He made some bonehead mistakes at the very end, but he'll learn from those, and he'll be a better player for us moving forward. But he certainly is one of the guys I want the ball in his hand and having to try to create some basket for us, and he just got to learn when to do it and how to do it, and for 40 minutes.
The last possession of this game, you guys had that chance with Ken Twan going up for the basket. It looked like you thought it was pretty obvious that there was a foul called out.
It's a bang play, so I think all the time it's so easy to look at that last play and make a lot about the last play, but at the end of the day, you had other plays along the way that you should have made, that you should have been in that position. I look at it, if we make a couple baskets in that 3-minute stretch, we're not put in that position to have to try to win it at the end. Certainly that guy Maven made a spectacular shot to give them the lead. That was a tough shot he made, but you know what? He's capable of making those shots. And I told our guys, players make plays at the end. You got to find a way to make plays. You got to find a way to make baskets. And that was a bang play. Kentuan got to be able to still get a shot up, and we didn't get that shot up.
I think one of the things you can definitely hang your hat on with this game is the way you guys protected the rim a lot of the night. It looked like Kyle was able to really neutralize Adrian Diaz, a Kansas State transfer. Talk about the amount of improvement this team's made defensively from
Oh, we're way ahead of where we were last year. I mean, when you look at the field goal percentage defense for the last, 4 games? Is that right? Let me see. We've been pretty good defensively. You know, the only thing I'm disappointed about is we keep putting people on the free throw line. We got to do a better job of that. But our defense it's been real good, you know, and we got to continue that. That's going to be our calling card. And when our offense catch up with our defense, then you got something special.
What's the change in attitude and atmosphere around this program the second time around for you? And there's so many new faces on this team. You guys started last year in such a hole that
Right.
you know, it seems like there's a much more positive atmosphere around this program.
It is. We have new energy. We want to do something special, and that's why they were recruited here, to do something special. And, you know, we're still figuring it out. We're not going to make any excuses about where we are as a basketball team. You know, they were recruited here to turn this program around, and I'm excited about it. You know, sometimes that freshman the freshman, being a freshman, shows up, but for the most part, they're giving me what I want. They work hard, they compete hard, they're very competitive, very competitive people, and they want to win.
You had 10 guys score in this game, and you know I know there's been a couple freshmen who've started along the way. How much of this early season is about evaluating maybe the starting 5 down the road as compared to what it is right now?
A lot of it is evaluating. You know, we're trying to find the right group. And we hadn't put our finger on it just yet, but you know, this is what we play the games first, so we can get a little better understanding of who we are and you know what direction we want to head in and how we keep improving. So we are certainly looking at everybody and trying to find the right group that gives us best chance to win a basketball game. That's the group we got to identify, and that's what we're working on as we speak. Thank you.